Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we delve into the lives and works of influential authors who have shaped the literary landscape. Lovecraft, a master of cosmic horror and a significant figure in the history of literature. Lovecraft's life was marked by both brilliance and turmoil. Born on August 20, 1890, in Providence, Rhode Island, he grew up in a family that struggled with mental health issues and financial instability. His father, Winfield Scott Lovecraft, was a traveling salesman who suffered from mental illness and was often absent from home. This unstable environment would later influence Lovecraft's writing as he explored themes of madness, isolation, and the unknown. As a child, Lovecraft was a voracious reader and developed a passion for science fiction, fantasy, and horror. He was particularly drawn to the works of Edgar Allan Poe, Algernon Blackwood, and Lord Dunsany, which would later inspire his own writing style. Despite struggling with anxiety and depression throughout his life, Lovecraft found solace in writing and began crafting his own stories at a young age. Lovecraft's education was marked by periods of intense focus and neglect. He attended Brown University but dropped out due to financial constraints and poor health. However, this didn't deter him from pursuing his literary ambitions. He continued to write prolifically, producing some of his most iconic works, including The Call of Cthulhu and The Shadow over Innsmouth. One of the most significant influences on Lovecraft's writing was his fascination with science and philosophy. He was deeply interested in the works of Friedrich Nietzsche, Arthur Schopenhauer, and other philosophers who explored the human condition and the nature of reality. This intellectual curiosity is evident in his stories, which often explore the intersection of science, mythology, and horror. Lovecraft's major contributions to literature are undeniable. He created a unique brand of cosmic horror that explored the unknown, the unknowable, and the existential terror that lies at the heart of human existence. His stories introduced readers to a vast, eerie universe filled with ancient deities, supernatural creatures, and unutterable horrors. Works like At the Mountains of Madness and The Whisperer in Darkness showcased his ability to craft compelling narratives that blended science fiction, horror, and fantasy. However, Lovecraft's legacy is also marked by controversy. His views on race, politics, and social issues were often reactionary and intolerant, reflecting the prejudices of his time. His writing sometimes incorporated racist and xenophobic themes, which have been widely criticized by modern scholars and readers. It's essential to acknowledge these limitations and criticisms when exploring Lovecraft's work, as they provide a nuanced understanding of his complex and multifaceted legacy. Despite these controversies, Lovecraft's influence on literature and popular culture is undeniable. The Cthulhu mythos, a shared universe created by Lovecraft and expanded upon by other authors, has become a cultural touchstone symbolizing the power of horror and the unknown. His stories offer a glimpse into the human condition, exploring themes of existential terror, the unknown, and the fragility of human existence. As we navigate the complexities of our own world, Lovecraft's work serves as a reminder of the importance of intellectual curiosity, critical thinking, and empathy. Lovecraft's life and work. I want to leave you with a thought. What if the horrors we fear are not just monsters or ghosts, but the darkness within ourselves? What if the greatest terror is not the unknown, but our own capacity for cruelty, ignorance, or destruction? Like this episode if it hit true. That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.